20 Mexico driving tips for your Mexico road trip.
Need some Mexico driving tips? You've come to the right place. Despite its close proximity to the United States, driving in Mexico is a bit different than in the US or Canada. Number 1. Pay attention to your surroundings. This may sound silly, but it's not. Especially if you haven't cleared your itinerary with a local, it's easy to accidentally end up someplace you shouldn't be. It's easy to get caught up in the beauty of what's around you and not notice the vibe has changed. Number 2. Be confident. One of the first things you'll notice when driving in Mexico is that assertive driving is normal. A honk in Mexico is usually a friendly heads-up letting you know someone is about to pass. Often, even in big cities like Puebla and Mexico City, there aren't lines on the road. So, just pick a side and keep an eye out for cars looking to pass you. Number 3.
Car insurance.
Your U.S. auto insurance won't cover you after crossing the border of Mexico. Instead, you'll need a special Mexican auto insurance policy to legally drive in Mexico. But this can be acquired at the border crossing or at your rental agency. Number 4. Keep your paperwork organized. Unlike a road trip in the US or Canada, there are many times when you need to show various forms of documentation for both yourself and your car. To make routine traffic stops feel more routine, it's a good best practice to have all your paperwork organized as well as easily accessible. The following paperwork should always be with you when driving: driver's license, vehicle title, registration, proof of Mexican insurance, personal contact names and phone numbers, and passport. Number 5. Know what turn signals mean. Turn signals were so confusing for us at first. On Mexican highways, you may see large trucks with their left turn signal on. This is actually your invitation to pass them on the left. People often pop their flashers on when they are coming to a sudden stop due to traffic. Number 6.
Know about the Green Angels.
Mexico's Department of Tourism operates a fleet of trucks whose purpose is to help motorists with roadside mechanical problems. 7.
Plan for extra driving time.
The worst part about speed bumps is they are frequently unmarked, except by skid marks. Number 8. Avoid driving at night. There are just so many road hazards that driving at night should only be done if absolutely essential. Number 9. Don't speed. If you have foreign plates on your car or look like a foreigner, you are more likely to get pulled over. Number 10. Driving on the shoulder. If you are driving slower than the traffic around you, even if you're going the proper speed and they're all driving like maniacs, it's customary to drive on the shoulder. Number 11.
Stick to the toll roads.
Toll roads, called quotas, are usually better than regular roads, called libre. Number 12. Prepare for military checkpoints. These soldiers are usually polite, courteous, professional, and efficient as they go about their job of looking for drugs and firearms. Number 13.
Be prepared when driving in Mexico with U.S. plates.
U.S. plates, Canadian plates, or any other foreign plates are very noticeable in Mexico. If you live in a one-plate state, request an additional plate from your DMV to install on your car before you head to Mexico. Number 14. Never let your tank go below half full. Gas stations are found pretty regular on the highways. However, sometimes they might be cash only. The line to fill up might be extremely long, or they might be closed.
Number 15. Don't drink and drive.
If you are caught under the influence of drugs or alcohol while driving, it will also void your Mexico auto insurance.
Number 16. Know road sign meanings.
It's helpful in Mexico to know basic Spanish and traffic sign words and meanings.
Number 17.
Avoid gas station scams. It's a common trick for the attendant to pretend you gave them a lower denomination note than you actually did, by swapping the bill you gave them for a smaller one in their pocket. When you pull up to the pump, tell the attendant how much you want and how you want to pay. Efectivo is cash and tarjeta is card. It's also the law that they tell you before they begin pumping that it's on zero.
Number 18.
Don't pay bribes to police. It is never officially acceptable for Mexican police officers to offer you to pay the ticket on the spot. Keep insisting that you need them to give you a paper ticket so you can go pay at the police station. Once the officers realize you are willing to wait as long as it takes to be given a legitimate paper ticket, they will let you off with a warning.
Number 19. Plan for unofficial roadblocks.
The biggest issue you'll probably face while trying to visit the tourist areas of Chiapas and Oaxaca is when children pull ropes across the road and ask you for money in order to pass.
Number 20.
Have a vehicle permit to travel to Mexico. This means you pay a deposit at the immigration office, of which you'll get most of it back as long as you exit Mexico within your allotted visitation time. Driving in Mexico isn't generally dangerous, but it does require some additional planning that isn't always necessary in other countries like the US and Canada. As long as you follow at least some of our Mexico driving tips, you should be just fine. Be aware of your surroundings, check your route with experts before you leave, have offline maps, buy car insurance, and be courteous and patient if you're stopped.